Yeah, so when you're talking to a high D person, and usually you'll encounter these people in the workplace, your bosses, your managers, your directors. The thing I want you to think about is get to the bottom line. All right. When you talk to them, because they're very fast-paced and they've got a lot on and they're thinking of one thing and they're multitasking all the time, they don't have time for all of your details and all of your the nonsense. Right? Yeah. They just say, get to the bottom line. What exactly do you want me to do? Very often, what you want to do is you want it to be, like you say, brief, direct, and to the point. Right? Yeah. Get there straight away. If you send them an email, you want to get the conclusion right at the top, in bold, underline. In fact, put it in the title. You're like, this is what I want you to do. But all right, so because very often they won't make it to the rest of your email. They'll just go, okay, right, that's it. I'm going with it. With a high D person, you also want to be very proactive and you want to be very positive. So you don't want to go with them with problems. You want to go to them with solutions. Yeah, okay. So if you've got something that's going on, give them context, like this is the problem we have. But don't go on and on about, this was the problem, and then, you whinge about it, and blah, 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 blah. They don't have time for that. Yeah. Right? What you want to do is you come to them and say, this is the problem. I've thought of these 3 solutions. Here are your pros and cons for each one. Yeah. Which one do you decide? Because high D people are decision makers. They just want to make a decision. Right? You want to supply them enough information to make a wise decision, but then you just want to say option A, B, and C, which one you want to do it. Yeah. And then they like to say, okay, right, option B, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. And then they're off to the next thing.